Hey, my loves, it's your girl Cori Luv back with another Carefree Cinema Conversation. And I just came on at 8 o'clock and we had a little, I don't want to say technical difficulty, but we had to make a stop because my guest was on set. But can you imagine? He wrapped up like 10 minutes right after. So guess what? We're bringing him back for you. Okay. So I want you to do me a favor, hit that arrow and share this out, or either click on that arrow, click it, share it out on your page. If you got to go out and come back in so that you can make sure people are on, go ahead on and do that. So if this is your first time, thanks for tuning in with your girl. If you're a returning guest, as always, thank you for being here. You already know my platform is a positive space for all things independent film. And tonight is like no other night. We're going to have a great Carefree Cinema Conversation with Tyrone Betters. And if you don't know him, you're going to get to know him tonight. So stay tuned while I bring him back on for you. Your host, Cori Luv. That's me. So I'm going to go ahead and bring our guest right on. I'm excited. Like I said, this has been a long time coming. He just wrapped up. We're trying to get this interview completed. And I want you to share this out so others can see it and get to know him and all his greatness. So welcome back.
I'm glad to be back.
I know, right? I'm so glad that it worked out. So we get to ask all the great questions. Those of you that are tuning in, you get to ask some questions as well and share it out with your audience and drop your questions and drop a heart or a clapper and let us know where you're tuning in from so that he can know that you're here. All right. So we're going to run it back and we're going to just let you give yourself a little brief introduction because, I'm doing all the questioning tonight. Well, give my audience a brief introduction so we can know who you are just a little.
It's great to be back again quickly. Again, my name is Tyrone Betters. I'm an actor and model out of Dallas, Fort Worth. I've been modeling for 18 years and acting going on for 14 years. I love it. This is my passion. This is my dream. Ever since I got bit by the bug, I just never stopped, And that's just a little bit about me. And she said, I've been on set. I got here, so I had to drive from Dallas to Oklahoma City. Really right outside in Edmond, Oklahoma. So about 3.5 hours. My call time was 8 o'clock. I got on the road I got up at like 2:30, 2:45. Got on the road by 3:25. I was here by 7:30, and then straight into there. And game. That's the game.
If that ain't dedication, I don't know what else to tell you, okay? And he probably didn't work out today, but typically you work out every day as well too, right?
Be in that gym. I be in that gym. Like, we're in the looks business and you want to just look and feel and be the part at all times.
Yeah.
So I take fitness very serious. What's so funny that I actually booked this job because of my arms.
Really? That is so funny.
SAG National commercial, very, very high brand. I'm one of the principal actors in it, and and then I got another one that I booked that back home in Dallas. So I got a call time at 8:30 tomorrow. So finna make this 3.5 hour drive back down, sleep for a little bit, and then we back on it. And
well, at least
my agent just sent me another audition. So by the time I get home, I see how I'm feeling. I might knock it out, but I might just do it tomorrow.
Now, if that ain't straight, baby, thank God you young, cause I can't do it. But that's amazing. So that's really, to get booked for your arms, that shows that your working out is really dope. And being a noob, of course, you got to make sure you look good anyway, cause y'all know they don't play. Okay.
Shout out to playing Omicron 5 Centennial.
What year you crossed?
2011. I spent 20 straight club. Man.
Okay.
I loved it. I can't say I do it again, but I can't say it was worth
it. Yeah, that connection and that love, that brotherly love is amazing. So shout out to you.
Shout out to Georgia Noobs.
All right. Now, if you say you started in modeling, right, before transitioning into acting, what do you feel like modeling taught you that helped you when you stepped into the camera?
Modeling, so just to go back just a little bit, growing up, and I'm going to say around my adolescent years, I had very, very high well, I guess you could say high, low self esteem. It was just very,
Mm-hmm.
very low. I didn't really believe in myself. I can't say I was just the most confident person.
Right.
But when I got introduced to modeling, that kind of changed everything for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was in college. I was actually going to go try out for a dance squad by the name of Diversions, and I missed it by a day. And they was having the BSA was having a fashion show called Blaction. It was actually founded by a former dang, what's that show? It was a TV show. I think not Rip. I think it was Rip the Runway. I want to say it was Rip the Runway, and
Okay.
he made the show. And so years later, I auditioned. I'm trash. I'm so trash, but I ended up making it to be one of the models, and I knew that's what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Mm.
It just and the things that it taught me, it just allowed me to not be myself. I learned how to be in front of the camera. I learned my angles. I learned how to pose. I learned how to control my face. All the things you need as an actor. I think my foundation
Okay.
in modeling helped my acting because I just know how to control my facial expression. I know how to control and
Okay.
just really know how to respond with just my face
Mhm.
alone. You know what I mean? And embodying these characters that we get to create and portray.
Wow. You say you were trash. What made you think you were trash though?
Man, so you got to think this is fall 2008. I had baggy
Mhm.
jeans. I had like a tall tee polo shirt. I'm chewing on,
Uh-huh.
rocking down the runway, not walking good. It was just a mess. It was a whole mess. It really was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
But
man.
in that is you when you start, you're not going to be good. Like I think a lot of
Yeah.
times people hop into this industry thinking that I have God given talent, and so I'm just going to use that. And don't get me wrong,
Mhm.
everybody has their own talent, but what I am saying
Yeah.
is you have to give yourself grace when you're starting anything and learning anything new before you can even prolong and go to that next phase. Like when you
Right,
were
right, right.
know how to talk when you was a baby. You had to grow into
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know how to walk. You had to grow into that. So I think a lot of people try to rush the process. And
Mhm.
in doing so, you know what I'm saying, they miss steps. They miss steps. It's a lot of
Mhm.
out here.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I agree with you 100%. Now you're originally from Dallas, right?
Triple D all day. You
Chip-
know what I mean? I moved around all the DFW.
Uh-huh.
Lived in, I'm gonna say, you say Dallas, lived in parts of Oak Cliff, lived in
Okay.
DeSoto, lived in Duncanville. If you're familiar with these areas, these are like the suburb areas of Dallas. But we initially end up migrating to Arlington Mansfield area where I was at from the 5th grade to my junior year of high school, and
Okay.
then going to my senior year, we moved to Georgia. Atlanta. We moved to Powder Springs, Georgia. My dad said we moving to Atlanta, but we ended up moving to Powder Springs. So it's
What?
downtown. But I
Uh-huh.
loved it. I needed it. I needed that. The move really changed the trajectory of my life, honestly. Like I just felt like
Okay.
this exposed me to new things. And I think Atlanta, Georgia, being living in Georgia, being from Dallas, it just taught me a lot. I met some amazing people while I lived out there. And then going into college, experience so many different things, and still going back home to and
Mhm.
from Dallas to Georgia in the summers. And at that time back in the day, we had Model Mayhem, and so I was on
Right.
Model Mayhem doing TFP shoots and just immersing myself in it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very loyal to where I'm from because
Mhm.
so many I go to so many different markets and they talk down on my city. I'm just gonna be honest. They talk down on the talent. They talk down on
Mm.
operate. You know what I'm saying? I understand because everybody don't move how I move, you know what I mean? Or some other talent that I know. But
Mhm.
everything we got everything we need, we got in the city. And I stand
Mhm.
and I try to be a representation of that. You know what I mean? Because
Mhm.
everybody go hard for where they from, so I'm gonna go hard where I'm from.
And you should. That is one thing that I always say. Like a lot of people like to compare to different cities, but I feel like build where you're at. You know what I'm saying? You go out and you learn, but you come and you bring it back home. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
You
So
can't you,
I
you can't put on for your city in your city. You gotta put on for your city out your city. And
away from your
years
come on now.
I made relationships with people in LA, made relationships with people, of course, in Atlanta. My best friend, my frat brothers, everybody out there in Georgia. Made people friends with New York. You know what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
go up to Detroit. I haven't been up there, but made
Mm-hmm.
connections with them. So it's just, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. The more you learn and the more connected that you get, you get an outside view of everybody hustle different. So you gotta
Mm-hmm.
turn your hustle up. You know what I'm saying? I've been to New York for New York Fashion Week back in 2014, and I got
Mm-hmm.
lost in the Bronx. 2 bags, fully dressed, and I'm lost in the Bronx. Don't know where to go. By the grace of God, I'm covered. Nobody was on the streets. No, all I know is God's hand was on me up there, sleeping on floors, trying to just go audition for fashion shows.
Oh wow.
Buy a $2 pizza up there, going to Times Square and feeling like these lights not doing nothing for me. I'm here for work. You know what I mean? Having those dreams,
Yeah.
those visions. Like people don't understand the work that it took for me to get to here. I
Yeah.
remember the years that I was only getting one audition a year. 365 days, I got one audition.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that if I just stuck with it, that it'll turn into
Take
something.
you.
I can't say that I did everything right on my journey. You know what I mean? When I was young, I did young things and was
Yeah.
dumb, and I took my eye off the ball. But I embraced all of my journey. In that, I've consistently showed up for myself when it was time. So in times
Mm-hmm.
like this week, booking 2 SAG national commercials. I don't
Mm-hmm.
think, and I know people, they don't understand what SAG after is. You know what I mean? But when we're talking about a bag, because I know a lot of people like to talk about a bag. We talk
Mm-hmm.
about a bag for real on the commercial side, and I do
Mm-hmm.
commercials all the time, and it just allows me to have the space to do the theatrical stuff that I like to do.
Mm-hmm. So what do you think like with your earlier years you said you had maybe one audition out the year. What did you do in those quiet moments or slower times?
Man, I used to honestly, I just would hop in a class. Like if I'm
Yeah.
not booking anything, I hop in a class. At the time, social media really wasn't jumping like that. Like it was
Right.
starting, but it wasn't like just jumping. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I got to see so many generations of things just change from when we was
Mhm.
on Model Mayhem and to all these different things. So I just took the time. I would create. I used to creative direct my own photo shoots. I would just find
Okay.
ways. I've been promoting myself my whole career, and
Yeah.
you know I can't say that. I don't know. People have been paying attention, or people seen me grow since I was 18, and I'll be 36 this year. And it's
Mhm.
like, I stuck with it. And at that
Yeah.
time, you got to think 2008. Man, ain't nobody was they. Man, I almost didn't make my fraternity. They wasn't going for it. They was.
Oh.
And I don't blame them because that was the time period. But over
Mhm. Mhm.
you just start, staying consistent. You start showing up for yourself. And I was trying to find
Yeah.
a voice within my art. Like when I was modeling, I did every type of modeling. I did artistic nude, I did implied, I did
Mhm.
underwear, I did, fashion, I did print, I did all different type of modeling because I was trying to find my voice and what I wanted to do. And just so
Mhm.
happened, a mentor of mine by the name of Willie Johnson. Shout out to Willie Johnson. Look him up.
Mhm.
In Dallas. He's one of the greatest when it comes to training and producing talent. He's off the chain.
What's his
He
name again?
Willie Willie Willie
Mhm.
Johnson,
Johnson. Okay.
Johnson. He was a strong
That's
mentor.
funny. I knew a Willie Lee Johnson in college.
He was a
Yeah.
strong mentor for me, and he told me straight up. He was like, "Bro, you need to get into to be an actor." Hello. Whole time I'm trying to be an actor. I'm trying to be
Mhm.
an actor. Everything. I was trying to be a model. I didn't care about acting. I was trying to be a model and be
Mhm.
on runways. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm 5'9", and I probably can't fit all the sample size. So he put it in my ear. The first thing I did was get into introduction to commercials, and
Your
then after
screen is
that,
black. I don't know if you could
it's
tell.
black. I
Yeah.
can see you. I can see you. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we can't see you.
Can I see?
Let me take you out and bring you back in.
Okay,
Hold on. There you go. All right.
we're back. Okay,
Yes.
so he told me to get into commercial broadcast, and with that, I just started learning. Back in the day, they had a thing called Short Film Texas, so we would get on short films. I did student films. Um,
Okay.
to be real, the first 7 years, so the first 4 years was modeling, and then 3 years after that, I was acting. I never got paid a dime.
Yeah.
Never got paid a dime. I
Mm-hmm.
got my first commercial. I wasn't signed yet, and he helped me book my first commercial for the
Mm-hmm.
American Bank back in 2013, and the rest is history. So when I say building on your foundation, I found my purpose, and I fell in love with the art, with the passion first.
Mm-hmm.
Passion came first. Love with the art came first, and then I thought about bread and making this a living.
You said 3 years you worked.
Four years was
Uh-huh.
as an actor. I'm sorry, it was as a model. Three
Mm-hmm.
years after that, I started transitioning to acting. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't book my first commercial gig until 7 years of pursuing my dream and my passion. Well, seven.
And
Throwing about
that's the year. That's the year they say everything always comes full circle. 5 to 7 years.
facts.
And it's hard, but if you're determined, you're gonna keep going, which you did, and you ended up
Facts.
landing a role on Dallas, right? I'm not sure if it was on that seventh year,
Lord.
but that had to have been like full circle moment. What did it mean for you
Mm-hmm.
personally?
I can't hear you now. What's going on? What happened?
Are you plugged up?
Uh-oh. What a noise. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. We just can't.
I can't hear you.
Let me take you out and bring you back
Okay.
in again. I'm gonna
Can
take you out and bring you in. Okay, we still can't hear you.
Hello?
I mean, we can hear you. We can't see you.
All right, as long as you can hear me, that's cool.
Let's see.
So, but yeah, learning that this was going to be my passion, I had to be all the way in. And I think that a lot of times you can't play this, if that makes sense. You can't play
Mhm.
pursuing your passions. You can't. I'm not saying quit your job or nothing like that, but what I am saying is I quit my job enough to know that sometimes even if you quit your job, you still got to make it happen and this and the third. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's not gonna happen when you quit your job. It's not. Like I know a lot of people have those
I
success
wish you
stories
was
where I
on
quit my
screen right
job
now so we could see
and
your
I
your
did these things.
reaction.
Yeah. For some, I can't hear you for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
X out, and come back in on the links.
Hold on 1 second. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but come out of the link and then go back in.
Let's see something.
Let me remove you.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna remove you and bring you back in.
Studio.
Okay. I'm gonna take him out the studio and let him come back in. Like you say, he's on the road. He just finished a shoot. He pulled over at a hotel. They allowed him to use the lobby area, a little small space. So we're not sure how much, how well the signal is, and maybe that's why we're having a little trouble seeing him. But we're gonna be patient and wait on him and make sure that we get to finish this, because we're coming back again. And still, the first time he was on set, and they called him soon as we started going on. He's texting me what happened. Let me tell him. Click the link and come back again. So this is how it is when you're filming live, okay? So thank you guys that are tuning in. Thanks for being here with us. Go ahead and drop a heart or a clapper. Let us know who you are, where you're tuning in from, so that he can know that you're here. Click the link and come again. Yeah, let me tell you something. Tyrone and I have been trying to have this interview for over a year. Now that we finally have it, we're having all these issues, but it's okay, because we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna keep going and complete it tonight. Okay. So thank you guys so much for being patient and being here supporting him. Okay. And like I said, if you don't drop your name, I won't know who's here. I can just see numbers on the screen. So yeah. Yes, you're back.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I was saying that Dallas was had to be a full circle. I don't know if that happened your seventh year. What did that moment mean for you personally? You can hear me good, right?
Yes, I can. I felt worthy, man. I feel like I used to have just so many talks with God. I'm like, why do I have this dream? Why did you give me this dream? Why did I have this
Mhm.
purpose? I've always been a guy that I followed everything my dad told me to do. He said, "You going to college?" I said, "Okay." He said, "You're gonna get a degree in business." I said, "Okay." And then while on campus, I just so happened to fall in love with modeling. And I tried
Mhm.
everything. I tried to play basketball. I tried to be a dancer. I tried to do all that stuff. But modeling was the one that stick. And then it was just
Okay.
like when I first started, my whys changed. I wanted to prove people wrong because a lot of people was like, "You too
Mm.
short. You can't do this. You can't do this." So that fueled me
Mhm.
for a little bit.
Mm.
Once I got that first commercial, I felt like I could do this. I really could, and it just take work. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna
Mhm.
say, and I can be responsible in the fact that I didn't do everything I should have did when I was 24, 25, 26,
Mhm.
27. That's 4 years. 4 years is a long time, but I didn't really dedicate myself to the craft like I was supposed to.
Mhm.
And I got caught up in trying to be a manager for a singer that really didn't have the motivation to do for himself.
Uh-huh.
No shade to him or nothing, but he didn't.
Right, right.
Um, I try to be a party promoter. I was trying to utilize all my talents and put all my eggs in one basket instead of keeping the main thing the main thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that downtime, I don't wish it away because I had to learn those hard lessons. I had to learn
Mhm.
those hard truths about myself and what it really took. And I got to the lowest point at 27, and I'm just like, what am I doing? What's going on with life?
Mhm.
What's going on? I got the biggest I ever been at that time.
Mhm.
Like the slick depressed and everything. I'm not booking the jobs that I want to book. I'm not getting the opportunities that I want to get. And
Mhm.
ended up moving to Tulsa, you know what I'm saying, and was with the young lady I was with at the time, and moved in with her family. That was a whole thing too, you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I don't mind being transparent, and
Mhm.
I just prayed on it one day, and I was like, you know what, I got to start one day at a time. So I started walking, and then walking and walking, and then I was like, you
Wow.
know what, let me see if they. I was still signed to my Dallas agent at the time, so I was just like, let me see if they got an agency out here in Oklahoma, and they did, and I reached out to them. They emailed me right back and signed me on the spot. I didn't have to audition or nothing. And then that's when I
Mm.
started booking more commercials. So I booked
Okay.
a Brahms commercials. I did some stand-in work on a couple of other stuff. I did some background work. I was doing background work that whole time.
So
Then
that
I was able,
consistency, it paid
it
off.
started building up. So
Started coming.
27. So I was 2017 in May. I lived out in Tulsa, and then moved back to Dallas around November of 2017. And then
Mhm.
going into that next year, I um I created a lane for myself of finding a job and then working and finding
Mhm.
how I can do both at the same time. I think having that
Balance.
dis- having that discipline to find that balance saved my life. And
Yeah.
and thank God for family. Thank God for family stepping in and helping. And we a close knit family, my family. So I'm so grateful. And just making things
Mhm.
happen. And so these last 8 years has been I've been the most dedicated of my life to my
So yeah,
craft, to
craft.
my
Yeah,
to really
I
to my
see it.
development, to my development. Because I think people think that when you sign to an agent, that your agent just supposed to get you all your jobs, and that's just not
Mhm.
true at all. Like you gotta have
Mhm.
hustle, and I'm
Yeah.
not talking about hustle in the sense of just doing everything that you want to do, and that's no knock to anybody that's in their race and doing it their way. There's no right or wrong way to do things, but what I am saying is your movement have to have purpose. Because motion with just moving, that don't mean you could be moving in
Keep
place,
moving.
but
And play. Uh-huh.
when you have purpose and intent in every move that you make, it's going to work out in
Yeah.
your favor for the things that you're trying to do. Me, see, like me, I'm very big on God. I have a relationship with God. He leads my heart. He leads my house.
Mhm.
And the thing is, He honors obedience over perfection. And so
Mhm.
in that, when he say
Lost you
when
again.
he,
So is your phone ringing?
nah, it's not.
Oh, I'm thinking that's why you're getting knocked out.
It's not ringing. Nah,
Mm.
it's not ringing.
Yeah. It's okay. You
It's not
dark
ringing.
again. There you
Can
go.
you see
There
me?
you go.
Can you see me now?
Mhm.
Can you see me now?
Yeah.
Perfect. It's not ringing. But yeah, so
But
it's just everything has been intentional. Like When I
And
started
that's
leading with love, when I
amazing.
started being intentional,
Mm-hmm.
everything that I wanted to happen started to happen. So like last year, I was intentional about keeping track of all my auditions. I kept track of my commercial auditions. I kept track of my theatrical auditions. If I got voiceover
Mm-hmm.
auditions, I kept track of that. And I did maybe I probably did like 160 auditions last year, and I probably booked maybe not including like in my stuff that I knew I could get on my own, but through my agent, I booked maybe like four things, and
Out of the
and I was
160.
out the 160, and it's just a numbers game. But the thing
160.
is, but listen, the thing is, the goal is to get in front of these casting directors, actors.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, your agent gonna send
They're
you a
gonna
whole
see
bunch of
you.
commercial auditions. Do the
Mhm.
commercial audition. That's the easiest way to get in front of the casting director, because these same casting
Now,
directors are getting breakdowns for theatrical stuff.
now, with you saying that, now you've done commercials, obviously you've done independent projects, and network productions because you've been, on Lionsgate and stuff. What do you feel? I would say in one word or a full sentence. What would you feel like the difference that stands out the most to you as an actor in
Mm.
those different
Uh,
arenas? I
I'm
was
gonna
looking
just
for the right
say,
word.
the passion is in both arenas, but it's just the execution. It's the execution, and it's always come down to the execution. Yes,
I like that.
the big budget shows have the money to execute at a clip,
Uh
But
huh.
when you see if you're in these Tubi groups, right, and you see how hard Detroit go for Detroit,
Mm-hmm.
whatever Detroit got going on in between them, hey, it happens. Every market has that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
one thing I see is Detroit ride for Detroit. Period. When it comes
And
to
that's why I
outside,
said earlier, not to cut you off, that's why I said earlier, you have to go hard for your city. You can't focus on everywhere else because you don't live there. And a lot of
facts.
times, a lot of these different productions in cities, they want homegrown because like you got to drive 3.5 hours. You might have to fly out. That's either they're gonna have to bring you in, which gonna cost them, or you're gonna come on your own, but you may not come when they need you. What if they need you tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say build your city. But that is a big difference for
That is
sure.
a big difference. Execution. It's
Mhm.
always gonna come down to execution, because it all depends on what the production want is. If the production just
Mhm.
want to make a movie, they just gonna make a movie. If
Yeah.
production want to make an experience, they're gonna make an experience. If the production just trying to get a money grab, they're gonna put some shit together and get it out.
And that's it, big ass.
So
That's it.
it is what it is, and your execution is everything. See, I'm in a space now where I literally can't do everything, and I don't want to do
Mhm.
everything. My
Mhm.
goal was
Mhm.
never to be like I've been in this many movies, and that I'm not saying that's a bad goal for anybody. What I'm saying is, for
Mhm.
me, it was I want to put out quality work. If it happened to stream on Tubi, it streams on Tubi. That's fine. It's a
Mhm.
streaming platform. But I want to make
Mhm.
sure that when people see me in the project, that they see, oh yeah, he's serious, right? I'm gonna stand out. I practice
Mhm.
how I play, and I'm not
Mhm.
saying that the movies I've been in were just simply for practice. It was, what I'm saying, it was funds that I was able to accrue to eat,
Mhm.
but I treated it like I was on a Lionsgate stage. Like
Yeah.
the medium never mattered. My
Mhm.
work, I got to stand on it. If I sign my name on a contract and I'm not even getting paid for something, then I'm gonna sign my name and treat it like I just got booked for a SAG job.
As you
The,
should.
what happens is, and I see it a lot. A lot of actors, they get on some of these sets and they just do whatever they want to do. They treat it
Mhm.
however they want to treat. They don't read the
Yeah.
script. They don't come prepared. They haven't developed their character, but they're gonna get booked in all of these different things on these type of mediums because people are comfortable with it. Me, I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
I come prepared. I know what I'm doing. I know what's going on in the scene. I know how to bring these characters to life. I build my characters from the inside out. And shout out to Calvin Walker, my acting coach. He's amazing, out of Dallas. Um, and I'm intentional with my character because these voices deserve to be heard. Like,
Yep.
I'm about the art. I'm about the craft. I'm gonna get the bag. I'm not worried about the bag. The bag gonna come because it comes with the territory. I'm worried about putting out good art that affects the masses, that can make someone feel, that when they leave with something. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that I hit the mark every time, but I am saying that is my mark.
But with that being said, what can we look forward to now? What roles are you working on
Oh
now
man.
that people may not expect from you? I know you were
And
recently in
shout out
LA
to,
for a while.
I was actually in Sacramento. So we was in
Mm-hmm.
Sacramento
Tell it.
filming on a film called 3%. So
Mm-hmm.
shout out to True Entertainment, my boy Truman, and shout out to Cursion of Q and Coda Production. So Q and Coda is a production company that you know what I mean? They started out of Dallas. He's from Sacramento. They bring in the life story of Truman. You know, it's some fabricated stuff, and you know I get to lead this, and it's such an amazing movie. It's some talent. We have New Pierre. He was actually on Snowfall. He was on Snowfall for a few seasons,
Mm-hmm.
and that's my co-lead. And we have some other amazing. My boy Daytwan is in it.
Mm-hmm.
Daytwan, he's in it, and we have a few other people.
Ritwan is
But
really good.
very good. It's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we just bringing such a dynamic story together of the trenches of Sacramento. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And doggy dog world, and it's a real life. It's based on real life events. The guy actually did get shot in the head, and he had 3% chance to living, and he lived, and he's back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I really took a deep dive on this one. I read the script like 20 times. I was in constant communication with True and just about his mindset and the things he thought about while doing
Expect.
the things he was doing. And I just built my character for there. And this is some of the best acting I've ever done in my life.
Looking forward to it. I am
On top of
absolutely
that,
looking
we
forward
got
to it.
now that's under True Entertainment, but it's also being helped produced by Cursion. We have Q and Coda is coming out with Harry Hines. Harry Hines.
I'm here.
We're going up with Harry Hines. So Harry Hines is another film that's going to be on the Q Coda banner. If my good
Mm-hmm.
brother Jay Barnett, his podcast is going amazing right now, and
Mm-hmm.
and they just got nominated for NAACP award.
That's
And
dope.
that same production is with Q and Coda, Harry Hines. That'll be coming out. I also have a series that's coming out as well,
I don't know why
and
that
that'll
keeps
be
happening.
on March the 1st.
Okay.
I have a
Looking
series that's
forward
coming
to
out as
them.
well. That's coming out on March the 1st. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Looking forward to it. All of them. Now, with I don't know, we lost you again. But what's
I wish I could
one
hear you.
you can't hear me?
I can't hear you.
Oh my gosh.
We're
Go
not
out
gonna
and
let the
come in
enemy win
again.
tonight, though. We're not
Nah.
gonna let them win at
Go ahead.
all.
Oh shoot, he can't hear me. Let me dang it. I'm gonna text you. I guess. Listen, this is so
Let
crazy.
me see.
Go
I
out and come back in.
might.
Let's
Hold on. Where we at, man? What's this?
see.
Okay, that's it. I don't know. See if you can kick me out and kick us back in.
Yeah.
Let's try one more time.
I don't know, y'all. This is so funny. We have been trying. It's just so much going on with this interview, but it's okay. We getting it done. We making it happen. Okay. Um, so he's gonna pop right back on in. But I just got one more question. So if you're with us here still now, thank you so much for staying with us. I got one more question. We're gonna play the game and we're gonna keep it moving. All right. Thank you so much. Let's see. Let's see. There he goes. He's back. So I just told everybody, thank you so much for rocking with us. We just got one more
What's
question.
going on?
Then we're gonna play the
I don't
game.
know
Can you
why I
hear me?
cannot hear you. That is so crazy to me. Hold on.
Ah,
That is so. I don't know what's going on.
mm,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You hear me?
I just can't hear you.
Uh,
That's all.
oh, I don't know. I don't know. What about now?
Hey,
Let me see. Now?
uh-uh.
No?
I can't hear you. I know you can hear me though.
I can hear you. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna kick you out again. I'm gonna kick you out and bring. Now you can hear me. No.
I can't hear you. I don't know why the sound went out. I don't have no clue why the sound went out. Oh lordy.
So, oh
What's
lordy.
this? Stay in the studio.
Let's see. Hold on, y'all. We're trying to work with it. Trying to work with it. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I was just telling the audience we got one more question. Let me turn the music down. We got one more question, cool. And then we're gonna play the game. I don't know why this is happening.
It's okay. We not gonna let the enemy win. We got some good gems.
Yeah. Yes, for sure. Now, I just want you to say what's one myth about acting that you would like to shut down for good. And I'm gonna put you on a big screen because it's gonna be a clip. Okay. So one myth you want to shut down for acting.
Got you. The one myth is that you've arrived. The term that I've arrived, I've made it. It's a myth. You're consistently evolving. Almost chasing something that God put in my heart that I wouldn't be able to, you know what I mean? Like I just wouldn't be here without being a student, without always consistently learning, without showing up for myself, without putting in the work. And I'm not just saying putting in the work and doing a whole bunch of movies and this and that. I'm talking about actually training. I'm talking about living. I'm talking about learning new things, evolving. Right, the things that I used to do when I was a model and first learning, I evolved every year. So there's never been a chance for me to say that I've arrived. Right, and I still have so much more to go. I still have a lot more to go. I still have a lot more to do, and I'm excited about the journey because I'm that much closer than I was the day before, and I'm going to be that much closer than I am today, tomorrow.
We lost you again, but I got it. I got the sound.
Perfect.
I got the sound.
The sound is
That's all we need. But real quick, I just want to thank you so much for being on my show. I always tell people if there were no you, there would be no Cori Luv show. So thank you for being here. That means a lot. I can't talk to myself, right? I gotta talk. Well, I mean, I technically can.
I kind of want to give you your flowers, like Cori. You actually created a platform for people that normally don't get voices, like independent artists. People don't care about us. They're not trying to see what we got going on or different things until it's popular to be doing it. You know what I mean? And you allow us to like showcase ourselves, talk about the things we got going on, and then just leave a voice. And that takes a lot. That's a responsibility that you chose to pick up. And I'm so appreciative of you creating this space for us to come here, talk, share, and just grow together and network at the same time. I've seen some amazing artists. I've seen some amazing talent that's been on your show. And I love it. I love it. And I'm so grateful. And we're only doing bigger and better. And I hope they know that because Cori Luv, we finna be on some of these red carpets. And
listen, I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm not telling you something I think. I'm telling you what I know.
No, yeah, that's the ultimate goal, to just get in, bigger spaces. And I always gonna remember my indie, actors, actresses platform. That's where I started, and this is where I'm doing what I do because I want to be that space where hey, I might want to do this or I might want to do that. My film magazine is coming back again. We're doing the same thing. And I just, every, week, month, whenever I find new people, I just gotta post and it's a slew of people I've never heard of. So now that's a new set of people for me to meet and know, you know what I mean? As much as everybody says, hey, you got to get bigger people on your platform, it'll come. I believe it would have come. But I originally started for the people that are growing, because we all got to start somewhere. You know what I mean? I always tell the story where I started in my daughter's bedroom in a corner. And I mean, I don't have a big studio yet, but I have a space, and that means a lot. So thank you so much for my flowers. I smell them and they're gonna bloom. So I appreciate that so much.
No problem
But
at all.
now I normally I always have to play a game at the end of the show, and it's nothing different because this is a show. And I wish we can freaking see her face, but it's okay. I'm gonna just have to post one of them good pictures and put the sound and make it happen. So the most recent game that I created is called Keep It or Kill It. So it's basically I'm gonna say something and you're gonna say keep it or kill it. So for example, I'm gonna say lemon pepper hot wing, lemon pepper flats. You're gonna say kill it or keep it.
Okay.
All right.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna keep going. Let me see. Let's try this. Go out and come in again, just so that we can see if we can see. Because I like to see people's expression when they respond. So let's see. I don't know why this has been happening, but we're gonna make this work. I always say when I have difficulties with my, either my guests or whatever the case may be, it's just somebody's supposed to hear this. And we're going to make it happen where they can hear it. Even if they can't see him, they're going to hear it and be encouraged. So thank you guys so much again for staying with us. So we're going to make this happen and finish this off and keep going. All right. Keep it or kill it before your screen goes out again.
Okay.
$50 day exposure roles. Keep it or kill it.
What that say?
$50 day exposure roles. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it.
All right. Auditions asking you to cry immediately.
Keep it. I've never had that audition. But yeah, keep it.
One location scripts.
Keep it.
Being asked to bring your own wardrobe.
Kill it. Kill that shit. I ain't gonna hold.
This could be big conversations.
Kill it. I done fell for the okie doke plenty of times.
The okie doke. Casting based on social media numbers. Keep it or kill it.
Kill it. Kill that shit.
Stretching a short film into a feature.
Keep it.
We'll fix it in post. Energy.
Kill it. If you don't shoot it, you can't add it. So no. Kill it.
Directors rewriting dialogue on set.
Keep it.
And the final one, 12-hour shoot days with no hot food.
Kill it. What?
Kill it. Never. I'm gonna eat.
I'm gonna eat. Go get me something to eat.
Right. So Uber, DoorDash, somebody.
I'm not going.
But man, again, I just want to thank you. Like I say, and I'm gonna always say, if there were no you, there would be no Cori Luv show. I do want you to say, or tell my audience and somebody that might be watching this, the replay, what's piece of advice that you would like to give them? I know we talked about the myth, canceling that out. But what piece of advice would you like? Because I feel like listening to your story tonight, you showed nothing but perseverance. So what would you like to leave? And I'm gonna put you on the screen for that again.
Okay. I think God give me okay. Find your passion. Find your passion in this thing, right? It can't be the money. It can't be the exposure. It can't be frivolous things, because you won't be grounded in your characters. And what I mean by that is when you don't understand your why, when you don't understand your purpose, you just do stuff. Oh, I'm gonna do this because I want to be working, and it's gonna come a point in time where it's not fulfilling, right? But when you're finding your purpose and you're moving in your purpose and you understand your purpose and your purpose like is at the center of your heart and everything that you want to do, you're gonna always consistently do work that is fulfilling for you because you know that I want to do the best work possible for this role. I don't want to just be popular. And that's the difference. When you truly follow your purpose, you find the voices for every character, and every character is going to have a different voice. And it truly will expand your performances.
I love it. I came in too fast, but it's all right. It's all right. I love that. Again, Tyrone, if you're still tuning in, guys, don't forget, make sure you follow Tyrone Betters across all platforms. The same name. It's right here on the screen. Make sure you follow him, connect with him. Directors, if you're watching, make sure you connect with him. Well, you'll reach out to him. He'll send you his agent's information. We don't talk to him, we talk to the agents. Okay, respectfully. No shade, just respectfully. Okay. Again, so much. Again, thank you so much. Make sure you follow him. If you're not already following me, make sure you follow the Cori Luv Show. Same thing across our platform. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Cori Luv TV. And like I said, I'm always here. And if there were no you, there will not be me. So thanks for rocking with your girl. Guidance, blessings, and love. Good night. Thanks for tuning in.